So till yesterday what we have done, we have created one user, okay, and under that user we have only given a very simple policies, and we have seen how they are working, and how we assign the access to user wise policies, sorry. So this was the user where we have attached it EC2 and S3 full access policy. Okay, now today we are going to see that the user groups and how the policies work. So let's just quickly create one second, let me delete this user first because that's not important. Okay, now just go inside the group, and now we are creating a group. Okay, under that group just create a group and type that group name is AWS demo group, or let's just create a HR group for example. Okay, under this HR group I want to give a permission called which service, SNS. Okay, so SNS we have covered, so SNS full access I am giving, and create. So we have created a HR group where see, I have not attached any user, but this HR group is having one policy, one permission, that is SNS. So let's just go inside this user and click on this user. If you see here, the policy is attached via directly, right? We can see that the policy is directly attached to this user. So let's just go inside the group. And under this HR group, add permission. So under user, add user, just click that user. So once we will click that user, and if we go inside this page and refresh this, so you will get SNS full access also. You have got this from the group, HR group. So what does it mean? So this user is inheriting this SNS policy from the group. So there are multiple user who has been attached inside this group. They will be get this SNS full access. Also one user can be the part of multiple group also. So if you go and see this, there are multiple groups. See, means it's like I can add the user group also. If I will create 10 to 15 groups, I can add multiple groups also. Based on that, all the permission will be visible here. So have you understood this part? What does it mean, that how the policy inheritance will work? Or
Yes.
do you want me to explain little more in deep? But it's quite straightforward, right? Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am not able to hear you.
Yes. Yeah, no doubts.
Okay, okay, great. So, yeah, so this is about the group and users. Now, let's just understand about the policy, which is very important part. Okay, so see, this is the page where we create a policies. So I just want to create my own policy. Okay, I want to create my policy, so just create policy. Okay, and let's just do one thing. For this user, I don't want to give the permission to S3. Let me remove this policy from here. I only want to give the EC2 and SNS access. Okay, now see, this is the policy creator. Here you create the policy. So this is the GUI format. So if you go and select the drop down, under this drop down you will get all the services related with the which is present in the AWS. Okay, so I want S3 related policy, so I will just create S3. And under this action, what action do you want to perform? Like for example, I want to give only read only access to this user. The user can't create a bucket. So for that I need to select the read option. But the problem here is, if you are selecting a read access, before that the person should have a access of list, otherwise he will not be able to read that. So always, if you are going to select the read option, you have to give the list access to him. And if you are selecting a write option, then also you need to give the list access. Like at least for first time, that person should have to list that buckets, then only he will be able to see the write option, and then only he can read that. So these will be the combination which you need to be very careful while selecting. So under this also you can again filter it out. If you want to select the read option, see under read also you have a multiple option. Like for example, get access point, describe jobs, okay. And do you understand by get, put, post, right? Get is like a getting, like a listing. And if you go and see inside the write option, you will get this put option, like you're writing something. Okay, when the edit point is come, editing word will come. So that editing means the put and the get option. So here we can go and we can select more specific rule also, like get bucket ACL, get chorus options. So we can filter it out based on the properties also. So right now I'm selecting all the 53 properties, and the list is by default. Under list also you will get these options. So now under resources, okay, if you go under resources, see service is S3. What is action you are giving? You are giving list and read action. Under that there are the sub points which you have selected. So under resources, if you want to specify any of the specific bucket, okay, like I don't want to give to all the resources, we can go ahead and select the all resources. But as a best practice, define permission for only the specific resource in specific account. Alternative, you can grant least privilege using this condition key. Always follow the least privilege condition, okay. So instead of that all resource, we can go ahead and specify the particular service. So how to add that? See, we have a lot of options available here. So we have S3, for example. Let me go to S3. Let me create a bucket. Okay, so we have created two buckets, okay. So I want this user should only get the access for this bucket. So just go the property. But see, the problem is we have a two buckets and we are giving a list option, right? We are giving a list, so he will be able to see both the bucket because of that list property. But I wanted to show you that how you can specify the ARN. So just copy that ARN and see, this is the option, add ARN, and see, you can directly browse the bucket also. So you can see there are the two options you are getting, like bucket name. Let me type. Okay, so this is how you can specify the bucket name. Let's just copy that and paste it here like this and add. So here you have given only this option, okay. Yes, now request condition, right now let it be the now next tag, next. Now policy name, so demo 0304, okay. So this is the policy. Now create policy. So this is the policy which we have created, and the type of policy is the customer managed policy, okay. So go inside and you will get all the information also. See, this is the permission. See, S3 list and read permission. Okay, now go to this user and attach that. Add permission, attach. So demo, this is the permission, create and add. So what happened here is you have directly attached it custom policies. So understood till here what you have done? You have customized the permission. Instead of full access, you have given a limited access, that is the list and read. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So now we have one more option, that is inline permission. Now what is the meaning of inline permission? Let me share with the paint. Okay. Okay, so see, we have two users. Okay, this is my user 1 and user 2. Okay, we have group. This is my group. Okay, so here for this user I have given a EC2 permission. For this user I have given a S3 permission, for example, and for the group I have given VPC permission, and I have attached it both the users with this group. So they both will have VPC permission because of they are inheriting that permission from the group, and they both will have individual permission also, right? So this will be the direct and directly from the group. Okay, now I want this user should have one more extra permission that is related with the SNS. Okay, and the SNS will be some custom policy that I will tell you. So I want only and only user 1 should have some specific permission related with the SNS. Or there is one more way. We have, suppose we have a CloudWatch. I have created one custom policy, customer managed policy, CloudWatch, and what I did, I attached it that permission with here and here. Okay, so obviously that customer managed policy I have created, so I can attach with any of the user, even I can attach that with the group also. But as they have a AWS managed policy already, they have a customer managed policy also, and I want to specify some of the specific permission only for the user 1. So how to do that?
You will
And
just create the custom policy and you will attach to the user one
no,
group.
see, yes,
User.
that's what. No, see, try and understand. If I will go and create one custom policy with the SNS special permission, so that policy will be available outside. So anyone, other people also come and attach that policy with user 2. I don't want. I want that policy to be very specific to the user 1, and other people can't see that also, and they will never use that. Some special privileges I wanted to give. So for that we create an inline policy. So the boundary and the scope of that inline policy is limited to that particular area. No one can get access outside. How? I'll show you that. See,
Like if we want to attach that policy to the user too, we cannot.
no, we can't,
Okay.
because we won't be able to see that policy in this particular dashboard. See, what all are
Okay.
the policy, right? So see, just go to users. Under that users, if you go and click the add permission option, okay, under that you will get the create inline policy.
Okay.
So just create an inline policy which you are only creating for this user specific. And let me go and let me create any of the inline policy. Just quickly select SNS and let me choose all. Let me choose all and review policy, and I'm giving demo inline SNS. Okay, let me copy this name also. Create policy. So what I did, I created an inline policy and I attached it directly. Means it's like you need no need to go and attach it. It will automatically attach. So see, the type is customer inline and the attached it via inline option here. So if you go and search this demo inline SNS in the policy tab, if you go and search that, you won't be able to see that. See, and for example, let me quickly go and add one more user here, user 2. Let's just have here a specific asset. Okay, okay, and I want to attach that policy directly from here also, but I won't be able to see, and I will be able to see the demo as 0304 policy. See, this is the policy which is customer managed. I can attach that. Create user. Okay, so just download that so that if we need we can use that. Okay, now go and return to the user list and click on this and see, we have only one policy, that is customer managed, that is demo 0304, and the same policy you have inside this, but you are not able to see this policy. So understood the purpose and the special case why they have designed customer inline policy.
Yes. And what if I want to direct, can I attach directly to any other user from this policy section? Like, is there is any other, like if you click on that select, can you select that demo inline permission?
Demo inline policy.
Yeah, and
No,
if
you
we click
can't
on
attach
add
it.
permission,
Add permission only you will be able to add more
okay.
permission into that. It's not like that you are going to select that, but we have option like here where you can go and select that, and under action you can directly select and attach that. Attach with any of the user, you will get the list of users like this. See, the users and the role and the group options you are getting.
Okay.
So you can directly attach, or instead of this I can attach directly to the group and attach the policy like that. Inline option will be only limited to the scope of that user. So under this
And
if you
one more
go,
thing, if we delete the policy, it will automatically delete from the user, right?
yes,
Okay.
definitely. Let me see this demo 0304. Let me go and delete that directly. This one, just go and under this delete that. Even you can detach also directly. Okay, but let me delete that. Just type and delete.
And any persons who are or any group which is attached to that particular policy will gone, right? It will automatically delete from every group and every user.
Yes,
Okay.
everything. So see, if you go and you will not be able to see that policy anymore. It's been deleted.
And can we give it could be the silly question, but can we give that permission uh, permission making permission to the users, or it's always free from the root user's account?
Which what type of making permission? It's like the full access type of thing.
Yep, like the user can also create the policy. Uh,
Yes, definitely. See, there are a lot of ways to give that. See, under the policy, you can go ahead and create one new policy. Under that, while creating a policy, you can go and give the IAM permission. See, under that IAM permission, you will get a lot of options. Or even in the IAM, yes, I wanted to give the IAM, and under that IAM, I can see here we can give the right permission also. So while giving the right permission, he will get The policy right access. Somewhere here
Okay.
where is that? It's not specific to the directly, but that person can write the policy also. Like for example, let me go inside this user. Okay, that's very good question. Let's just open. Let's try this example directly. Let me go inside downloads. Sorry. So we have this John user, okay, which is, let's just see that whether he is having a IAM permission or not first. Okay, let's just copy that and paste it. See, this user is not having any permission related with the IAM. So if I'll go IAM and click here, see, access denied. Okay, he is not able to access this IAM. But let's just go inside and where is that? Okay, IAM. Under this IAM, just go inside user. Under this John, add permission, attach permission, IAM. Let's just give this full access as of now. Okay, attach permission. So just go inside and now refresh this page. Okay, 1 minute, it is taking 1 minute time. Okay, did I attach with John? Yes. See, I got that. Now I can go and create the policy also. Create policy here and choose any of the service. Let's just select ELB, all, and next. Policy from John 2. Okay, create. See, we have created one policy from John 2, and if I'll go to the my root account and if I'll go inside the policy and refresh, okay, see, this is the policy. Understood? This was the doubt, right?
Yeah, but I'm feeling like if we are giving the full permissions to a particular user, he or she can misuse it, right?
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Now I'm moving towards that part also. How more least privileges you can give, but the main purpose till now is the how to play with the policy.
Yeah,
And see,
it's
AWS
fun.
managed policy is like only specific for the some of the use case which has been identified by AWS. So they have designed some of the policy. We have a custom policy, customer managed policy. Why this option is given? Because we want to give the limited permissions. So how to handle that? Now, see, under create policy option, okay, so there is one way. By this check point, you can go ahead and select that policy. Like for example, if I wanted to go and create one policy, let it be which service you are aware. Let's just take the RDS, okay, and if I'll go and select the read and write option for RDS, and I want to give that for all the user right now. Okay, so these are the option I have selected. So there is one more tab that is called as JSON. See, so what all are the option you will select, according to that they create this JSON format. So there is two way of creating that JSON format policy. either if you are very expert in writing a JSON code and the tag and syntax, you can go ahead and directly type that. But as we are a very beginner level, we don't know very much about the JSON. So there is one way is, see, instead of that, let me go and select the list option. So see, it will give only the list option here. See, if I want to show you, I don't want this, I want to give right, for example. Okay, so you just go here, you will get all the options related with the right. See, more options are there. So this is how we are able to navigate, but I don't want to do that. Also, I want my own policy I should design. So there is one policy generator. We have AWS policy generator. Okay, and just go and click that. Okay, so under AWS policy generator, okay, you will get to select the type of policy. Like you want to design a policy for SQ policy, S3 bucket policy, VPC endpoint policy, IAM policy, and SNS topic policy. So if you remember this, we have seen one option here lot many time under S3 permission. We have seen this option, right? See this one, this option. So if I want to create my own policy related with S3 bucket, so I can go and select this S3 bucket option. Under that, I can go and generate my policy. As I am doing IAM right now, so I can go to IAM policy and we can have the effect like allow and deny. So we can go and let's try the deny. Which service you want to deny? I want to deny route 53 specifically for that user. Action I want to perform, see, I can go and select that action again. So right now I'm selecting all action, and here we need to give the ARN. Now what ARN? We need to give that particular route 53 ARN, and the route 53 ARN format is this one. As right now we don't have any route 53 ARN, we have a S3 option. So let's just select the S3. Where is that S3 option? Are you able to see AWS S3? AWS simple notification service. Okay. Okay, and I want to give I want to deny this. Deny means like I don't want this user should have permission to delete the bucket. Let's just select all the options related with the delete, for example. Okay, so these are the options related with the delete, for example. Here now just go and type the ARN of the bucket. Which bucket? Let me go inside the S3. So this is the object, and if I'll go to the property and I copy the ARN and type it. Okay, so add condition option. Okay, I don't want that, leave that. Okay, so add statement. See, so this is the policy option that has been given. Now generate the policy. So this is the policy. Now copy that policy and go to the user, IAM user, click on that, go to users under John and create one more inline policy, for example, for particular John. Under that JSON, directly copy and paste it here. Okay, review policy. So if you go and review that, you will get these options. It is giving right permission, permission management, whatever things are there, and they have shown, they will show you the options which you have selected. So see, none, 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 like what all are other option you have selected, they will only select that. So just create policy. Okay, policy, delete inline. Okay, create policy. So I have given, okay, we have not given S3 permission also. So first we need to give the add permission. I want to give the S3 full access to them. Let's just try that. Okay, S3 full access I am giving. So there are two types of policy I have attached with is this user. I have given S3 full access also, but I have given one delete inline permission also, where he is not able to delete that. So let's just go and try that. This is the user. Let me go inside this and S3. Under this S3 we have a two buckets and I want to delete. Let's just try and delete that, whether it will work or not. Okay, it allowed. Okay, so because we have given the full access, which is not the best practice, let me delete. And I want to show you the how this policies will work. Add permission. I need to create one more policy which will help me to only list and write. Let's just try S3, S3, list and read, and then next, next. Okay, now go to the user John, add permission, attach the policy, S3, list, next, add permission. Okay, now try it again and go to this user, refresh this page. Maybe this is like I'm denying, right? I have given the deny permission or allow permission. I need to see once again. Okay, effect is deny. Okay, let's just try. If it will not work, then we need to create more specific policy. Delete, delete, delete. A deleting bucket cannot be undone. Okay, see, yes. Have you got this option and understood what I have done? After you and your account admin have update your IAM permission to allow this delete bucket, choose the delete bucket option. So let me explain once again what I did.
But we have
So
only selected read and write only, right? On in
no,
this
no, no.
permission.
There is one more option. See this one, delete inline. There are two policies,
Yeah,
which is
but if we are giving someone right permission, can they delete anything or no?
no. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. They will. Yes, but we are giving right means like edit permission, but I have not given right permission to them right now. See, let me delete all the other policies and keep only these two policies. Remove. Okay. See, we have given one permission. We will try that if we will give the right permission.
Can
In
you
that case,
disattach? Can you disattach the first permission which we created manually and then
we
try to
which one? This
this
one,
one, the
delete
delete
inline.
inline? Yeah.
So yeah,
If we
let's try
just
that. Okay, 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 okay. Remove that. Okay, now let me try to delete that. You are telling this, okay?
yeah, just to
Okay,
try.
once. Okay. List and read will not have the permission to delete, I guess. Yes, we don't have. But if I will attach a write option also inside that, let's just try and give the write option also. Let's under S3 and edit policy. Okay, And under this, let's just quickly give action. Under action, where is that option to give that? Yes, right option also, and review policy and save. So now what we have done, we have given a write permission also to this. Okay, are you following me that what I'm trying to do? Because if I'll delete, I will not be again show you that. Understood what I did till now here? अभी मैंने क्या किया ये समझ गए ना?
आपने रीड राइट की परमिशन एक बार दोबारा दिखाना।
हाँ देखो, पहले हमने रीड राइट की परमिशन दी थी, अभी मैंने लिस्ट और रीड की परमिशन दी थी, अभी मैंने राइट भी अटैच किया है। अब मैं चेक करना चाहती हूँ कि विद द
ओके
राइट परमिशन क्या हम डिलीट कर सकते हैं।
ओके
इसके पहले तो आई वॉज गिविंग दैट डिनाई डिलीट ऑप्शन, जिसकी वजह से ये
या
डिलीट नहीं कर पा रहा था। नाउ लेट्स जस्ट ट्राई दैट, गो एंड रिफ्रेश इट एंड अगेन सी, राइट से तो डिलीट हो जाना चाहिए। यस।
ओके
सो अब इस कॉम्बिनेशन का क्या मतलब है, लाइक राइट में मेरा ये पर्पस होना चाहिए यहाँ पर कि दिस पर्सन जॉन should be able to perform right task into my bucket. That right task could be anything. He can create the object, versioning कर सकता है, and that other options like replica rule create कर सकता है. Any option which is available inside the bucket he should perform, but he should not be able to delete that bucket. So in that case हम यहाँ पे inline policy attach कर सकते हैं, which I have created using this policy generator, which is denying delete option to this bucket. So the user John will able to perform any task on the bucket, but he will not be able to delete that. Understood?
यस
Yes. So this is what I was trying to explain with the policies. So we are done with the policy part till here. Like we have three types of policy. We have seen all type of examples here, all the permutation and combination here. So just go and use this AWS policies generator, where you can generate any type of policy and you can handle the permissions, least privilege rule. Now just quickly let me show you the role part also, but there will be one or two small topics will be remaining, but I just want to show you the role also in the flow. So see, we have one user. Okay, so this user John, let me remove all the permission from him. Remove. Okay, right now this John is not having any permission, and yeah, let me go and create one machine also. Quickly create one machine. Okay, let's just go and create one Linux machine. Choose the older EMI, select that. So now let me give you the brief. What I'm trying to create here is, see, I have one EC2 machine. Okay, under that EC2 machine, what I'm trying to access S3 from EC2. So what we are doing, we are accessing one service with the help of another service. Like we are trying to access S3 with the help of EC2. So how to do that? There is one way is AWS CLI configuration. Okay, so first we will see that how AWS CLI configuration works. Like for example, see, I have my command line, okay, command prompt in my laptop, and if I wanted to perform any task related with the AWS, see, that command line is a different, like a fresh tool. It is not aware of anything related with the AWS. If I wanted to perform AWS S3 LS, it is giving the invalid access option because I have not passed the credential. That's a different part. But see, this command prompt is aware about the AWS part. Like how, if I will go and type the AWS version here, see, it is having a AWS plugin install. So that's what we are going to perform. AWS CLI. AWS CLI is nothing but the tool or the software which will help us to convert any of the terminal into the AWS specific terminal, where we can go and perform AWS related tasks also with the help of commands. So I have created one machine here, and let's just go and select that, copy and log in. So see, in this machine, this is Linux machine, okay, I want to list S3 with the help of command line. So what it is saying, it is unable to locate, and you can configure the credential by running the AWS configure. So if I'll go and type first AWS hyphen version, see, as this is the Linux command which is from the Amazon, you are able to see this AWS CLI option here. But in your local machine, how you can configure that? So it's very simple. Just simply type on Google that AWS CLI configure in Windows or Linux or anything. So you will get this link. Just click on that link, and under this link, yes, this one, sorry, see here, under this link you will get a multiple options like this. See, Amazon Linux, Mac OS and Windows. So for Windows, if you want to install the AWS CLI option, it's very simple. Either way you can go, either you can download the MSI file, or either you can run the PowerShell scripts. These are the commands. So just simply go and download this MSI. This MSI will be look like this one, like this. Just go and click and install it. Simple. So it will install the AWS related plugin into your laptop. So you will be able to create a AWS resources using your command prompt also. But now the point is, this command prompt is very
You were saying
yes.
about this CLI, how we can create roles.
Yes. Now I got it. Yes. See, this is the command prompt. Now I have attached AWS CLI here. So now from the command line, I can able to create the resources in my AWS account. But the problem is, in which account I want to create a AWS resources, I need to give the credentials. So how to pass that credential? So to pass that credential, you just need to type, okay, yes, now. So you just need to type here is AWS configure, okay, enter. So here they will prompt you to type the access key, secret access key, and default region and the output. So this is how you can pass your credential. Now which credential? So I want John's credential to be passed here. Now how I can get that? Because in my Excel I have only console username password. So here, from here we need to generate custom CLI password, ID passwords also. So how to generate that? Just go inside the user, here under user, just click John. Under that, just go to the security credentials. Under that you will get the option here, access key. Just create access key. Under this option you will get lot many options. So we are now right now we are configuring the AWS CLI. There are many other options which will help us to authenticate the API also, so you can go ahead and choose that based on your use case. Right now we are going with the command line. So click here, I acknowledge, and next, no tag, create access key. So here either you can go ahead and download that CSV, so again you will get that CLI option, okay, or you can see here also access key and secret access key. So just copy the access key and paste it.
What is API?
Yes, that question is still remaining. So API is, see, API is like, how to explain API? See, we have a lot of databases and everything is available right now. For example, this is the AWS, okay. If someone wants to get inside that AWS, they need a access. So in the backend, every time one process is called, like for example, this is my local laptop. I'm just giving a very basic example, but API is a very very big topic. There are lots of APIs running in the background. Every time whenever we go and click on something, one API is called. That API could be anything. Like, see, let me show you the definition first, then you will understand what is API. So application programming interface. So with this, API are mechanism that enable two software components to communicate with each other. So there are two different softwares and they want to communicate each other. Like for example, that the same thing what I'm trying to explain. In my local laptop, I have my command line and we have AWS account console. Okay, now this is my AWS console. So this is different software, different application which is running in AWS infrastructure, and this is my command prompt which is running in my laptop. So if they both wants to communicate with each other, how they will communicate? The command prompt will request AWS to send API will call right here. One from the command line we call a AWS console API, and the AWS will give the response to the command line. Then only we will perform certain tasks here. But the problem is, while request and while response, there has to be some authentication and authorization should be there. Some key and password should be there. Some user ID password, because my command prompt is unknown and the AWS console is unknown. They have some firewall here. So to authenticate that firewall, we give some access key and secret access key here, which will authenticate this API request which is coming from my local laptop. So as soon as the request will come here with access key and secret access key, so AWS console will approve this API call and it will give the response here. It's very simple, just for the communication purpose between two software, different pool, we use API calls, backend API calls. We can't see that, but at the end of the day, that API is calling. Understood or not?
Okay, yeah, I got that.
Yes. So here what we are doing, see, I want to perform a certain task here. What task I want to perform? List the AWS S3 buckets. But it is not allowing me because it is saying you need to now configure it. You have given the CLI software here, but just configure it. So just configure with the help of this access key and secret access key which we have generated right now. This one, just copy this and paste it here. Now region, how to pass that region? Region will be like this code. Which 1 minute? This one, US East 1 or UST East 2, in which any region you want. I want to create that in North Virginia, so just copy this US east 1, enter, and default output let it be. So now if I will run again the command AWS S3LS, it will give me the access deny. Okay, sudo su. Okay, now let me run that command again, AWS S3LS. So that's oh, okay, yeah, sorry. The problem is this user was not having that permission to list the bucket. That's why it is saying that access deny. So let me switch EC2 user again. Okay, now uh, go to this user inside and just attach the permission quickly with the S3. Okay, S3 full access I wanted to give, and let me go and create one S3 also. So this is my bucket. Okay, it is created. Now let's just try and list that again, AWS S3LS. Again it is saying that list bucket operation. Why? ये तो दिया, permission attach हुई क्या? ओके, परमिशन अटैच नहीं हुई इसलिए, सॉरी. Now it is attached. Now you will be able to see that. Oh, the problem is I have created that in the Mumbai. But it has to show me all the bucket which is present, because this is the global permission, but why it is not showing? Okay, now let's try. Yes, now it is coming. Okay, so the permission was not loaded till here. Clear? See, what happened here is, with this command line I am able to list this buckets, but the problem here is my security credentials are present inside this machine. If you want to see, just see the cat and the tilde, the slash AWS is the location, and the credential is the location, I guess. No, I just need to see the location. What is the exact location? Yes, dot AWS, sorry. Tilde dot AWS hidden folder, under this credentials you will be, sorry, yes, see, you will able to see my credentials here. So they are saved inside this machine, so anyone with this credential can perform any task. So without this credential I want to perform some task. For example, are you able to understand till here what I have done or not? Otherwise I will explain these things with scratch again, because this is very important when you need to use the role and when you need to use the CLI credentials.
It's little
Huh.
bit confusing.
Yes, I got that. And for Jasmeet, for you?
Role part is a little bit confusing for me as well.
Yes, so then do one thing. Just leave today. We'll again take the role example from scratch tomorrow. But till
That will be
user,
good. I will watch this video again.
Yes, yes, that's great. So till user group, user and policy, everything is clear. Three types of policies we have seen. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's clear.
Yes, great. So tomorrow we will see the roles part and the multi-factor authentication part. There are one small things are remaining, so that we will see, and we'll close the IAM, and then we'll start with the VPC. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, okay then. Let's meet tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.